the show.
The broadcast live.
Now we are live. Hello, everybody. It is Jennifer Grace and Kim Adams coming to you live. We have no idea what we're doing, and we have had a day.
It's been a day of mayhem and hollering and auditions and future episodes.
But here we are coming to you. It was a scramble again here today, but we are here and we are live. We are doing it. So today we are here to talk to you about being, as we mentioned last week, we're both online business owners. And so everybody wonders what that is and what it isn't. So we thought we'd spend some time with you today. We won't keep you too long, but we want to explain to you what being an online business owner using our business model is and what it isn't. So, and Kim's going to give us a little, we have weekly masterminds. So Kim's going to fill you in on what that is and what yesterday's mastermind was about, because I had to miss it.
That's right. Well, so yesterday, oh my gosh, I hate these circle things. So yesterday, so we have weekly masterminds. They are like team meetings, right? So if you think of it, we have a team meeting once a week. We go over stats. We go over accomplishments, who's accomplished what. And then we get into the meat and potato things, like, the housekeeping. We get into then different things. So yesterday's presentation was on how to present properly on video, and this was
and we took all those tips and tricks and we're coming to you. We're putting all of those into practice today.
That's right. So it was on presenting and on ad writing and all that good sort of thing. So last night we had some very good successes, some amazing successes that we celebrated. And yeah, it's a really good presentation. And then at the end of it, we always like showcase one person in particular on how the business is going for them. And so last night was pretty remarkable. So yeah, it was just really interesting. And we do those once a week.
Oh, and I think we lost. I can't hear you. Oh, there you came back.
Yeah, there. Yeah. So they are about once a week. No, they are once a week. They're about an hour and a half, and it brings a lot of value, right? So we have those weekly meetings, and Jen and I have a weekly meeting on Tuesday, and then we have our meeting tonight on Thursday. So we do a lot of meetings. So that's why Jennifer looks like she's about to go to sleep, because she's probably been in a lot of meetings today and hollering at people and stuff, because that's what she does. So,
right. So, and I think the other thing to mention is that, like yesterday, I was in other meetings, so I couldn't attend our weekly mastermind. So all of those are recorded, and you have access to the replay all the time. So if you happen to miss one, I mean, it's always fun to be there in real time, but life happens, right? You can't always be there. So if you can't, you can catch the replay. So you're never missing out on anything. You can always get caught up. So instead of watching Netflix, you can watch previous masterminds, which is always fun.
The only difference really, Jen, is that because there's always a live, like, you can post comments and questions and stuff and they'll answer them. That's the only thing you really miss. But yeah, so it's quite entertaining. No, it's quite educational for those in our team that are listening. Anyways, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of our company, of what we do. Jen, you can start off with that.
Okay. Do we want to start off with what it isn't? I think that's always a good place to.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of online opportunities. Always being presented. You see ads on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you are. And so sometimes people are curious about what it is that we do. We don't actually sell anything. We are social media marketers. So we are not doing cryptocurrency or Bitcoin or an MLM. We're not selling spirulina. We're not selling toothpaste. We're not selling protein shakes of any kind. We really are social media marketers. And so we use various social media platforms like YouTube, like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok. If you're into that, LinkedIn, there's all sorts. And we advertise on those platforms. And we have a business model, much like a franchise. Kim's tripping out over the glare on her glasses. I see her. So we use social media platforms to attract people like ourselves to our business model. So set up much like a franchise in the sense that all of the tools, how to advertise on Facebook, if you will, or YouTube, whatever platform, step by step, how to do that. We have all of the help me out. Oh, the platforms for funnels. That's the word I'm looking for. Holy goodness. So all of that is set up for you. So really it's like a business in a box, and you walk in to that business and you provide your personal brand. So that's what you bring to the table. You bring the branding, and your brand really is who you are and what you're about. What do you stand for? What's important to you? And you will attract other people like yourselves. So what else would you throw in there, Kim?
Jen's right. That's exactly what it is. I mean, one of the really good things about it is that there's no monthly fees, right? Nope. So there's no monthly fees there. And, we don't have to, because we don't carry any stock. We don't sell anything. So there is no, there's no monthly targets that you have to hit. There's really not that. Like, I know in certain businesses, you have to make $5,000 a month to keep whatever. This is
to maintain your status or whatever it is. Yeah.
So this isn't like that. It's a business. And, I had someone yesterday say, are you interested in blank blank? And I said, no, but are you interested in this? I said, this is an actual business. And this person said, well, I'm in an actual business. And I said, well, no, you're not. But, that's the difference, right? So there's no monthly fees. There's no quotas. And you own your own business. A lot of people, hey Jen, they end up incorporating, which goes through lawyers. So if you're MLM, you're not doing that. You end up having to get a GST number after a certain period, after $30,000. You end up getting a GST number. We get T4As. T4As, Jen?
T4As, yep. So you provided all the tax slips for whatever country you live in, because it is a global business. So you can do it from anywhere. So if, like in Canada, we get a T4A in
1099.
1099 in the States. In Australia, it's something else. In the UK, it's something else. In Nigeria, it's something else. In Dubai, it's something else. Like, we are all over the world. And so whatever country you are living in, you're provided with a tax slip to indicate your revenue for the year. Yeah. And you're not required to host parties. No selling to family and friends. You don't have to be hitting up everybody you know, and then they cringe when they see you coming because they're wondering what you're selling. That's not what we're doing. Yeah, exactly. And and then on top of that, you have mentorship and coaching. So every individual who comes into this business model is assigned a mentor and a coach. And so your mentor helps you with the day-to-day building of your business. So if you're struggling with something, or you need help with the training, or you need encouragement, you need whatever it is you might need, because there's all sorts of things you might need as a business owner. So you have a mentor who's there to help you with those day-to-day things. And then you also have a coach, and that coach helps you more with the business planning, how to set your business up properly to make sure that you are set up for the maximum success. I mean, any business is there to make money, right? Yeah. You're not in business for any other reason. So to help you really maximize on that, and to set you up for success. So that's the coach's role. And so each person or couple, we have lots of couples, husband and wives that do it together, mom and daughters, mom and sons, dad and sons, all sorts of combinations. There's a very loud truck out there. There's plenty of support. And then you have the entire community. And we have like a communication system, if you will. And in that communication system, everybody else is in contact. Like, you could ask a question at 3:00 in the morning, and there's going to be somebody there to respond to you because of all the different time zones and everything else. And then we have a back end.
It's almost like an intranet.
Yes.
It's like our own personal intranet with different channels. Like if you've used like MSN, like the chat channel, that sort of thing. So we have a whole system. And that's exactly what Jen was saying. So sorry, Jen, go on.
No, that's okay. And so you can reach out to anybody anytime, day or night, and there'll be somebody there to answer your questions. And lots of times people will ask, one of the things that I hear frequently is, if I'm working a full-time job, or I have a family, I have small children, or, I have a life, how many hours a day, kind of what's the commitment to building a business online? And the beauty of things being online and the way that our system is set up is, while you're sleeping, your business is still running. While you are out playing with your kids, your business is still running. While you're getting your groceries, the business is still running. While you are maybe working your 9 to 5, the business is still running. So it's on 24/7, but you are not required to be on 24/7. So, and then speaking from my own personal experience, and Kim can add, her experience as well. I want to say I probably spend an hour to 2 hours daily setting up my business, whether it's, preparing something for social media, or working on an ad, or connecting with teammates, helping the people that I mentor, whatever that looks like. So probably 1 to 2 hours. And then maybe I'll spend a few more hours on the weekend, especially if I'm working on creating like a new ad or something, or I need to get caught up on Mastermind because I missed it or something like that. I don't know. What about you, Kim? How much time do you
Yeah.
think you spend?
Yeah, I spend 1 to 2 hours, like you said. And same on the weekends. Definitely because of the way it's set up. Like you said, it's always running for you anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you really give it as much as you want or as little as you want. We have people that don't even put in this much time, right? It just
Mm-hmm.
depends on who you are, what you want, what your goals are, right? It it just depends. So Jen, one of the questions that I have come across is like, um, how long does it take? Well, you know what, you and I can both attest that it is not a get rich quick anything. It's
Nope.
something, it's a legitimate business. It's something you have to work at, and it's something that you have to build. You're not going to build it in 2 hours and come out a freaking billionaire. It's just not going to happen.
Nope. It is not. Like everything else, whatever it is that you're doing, you have to put some effort in, and the effort that you put in is what produces a result. Being willing to learn. Our training platform is updated continuously. So
Oh,
as social media changes, or as somebody learns something new, or a new platform, like when TikTok became a thing, there was a need to develop some TikTok training. So there's like a training committee that goes through the training, learns the platform inside and out, and develops the training for everybody else in the community. And so the training is always current and being updated all of the time. So you'll have to stay on top of the training and know the training inside and out, because that's how you help the people that you're mentoring as well. There's because it's being updated all the time, it's your responsibility to look for those updates. Nobody's sending out, you are a business owner, you're responsible for the success of your business. So nobody's sending out a memo that says, oh, training update. It's your job to go into the system and look for those updates and things like that.
what people have to remember, like Jen said, it's your own business. You're not an employee. So you have to take the direction and do it. I know, like with the training, also when you're new, they also have what's called Newbie Tuesdays, where it's just dedicated to new people on the Tuesdays. Um, One of the things that I love about this company is I featured somebody on my Kim Adams coaching, and her name is Michelle, and I featured her. And even though, like she was written up in Entrepreneur magazine as one of the fastest leading women earners, right? But what I love is if I wanted to, I could reach out and have a conversation with her. It's not like you get into some other organizations and then all of a sudden your whole management disappears, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get in there and then you're all slogging it out with everybody else, and your management disappears. This doesn't happen. And I mean, they're not management, but everybody is there for your success.
Yeah, everybody really looks out for each other and helps each other out. It's that model where if one succeeds, we all succeed. And that's for me personally part of the fun, because it is a lot of fun. You're learning new skills, which is something that really is exciting to me, to learn new things. And so you're continuously learning new things, but you're connecting with so many people who are focused our reasons for doing it might not be exactly the same, and our backgrounds certainly aren't the same. But we're all focused on improving life and helping each other out, helping other people to succeed. And so everybody's going in the same direction, if you will. And while our end goals may vary, we're still headed in the same direction. So a ton of community support, unlike anything I've ever seen. And I've worked in the corporate world for 28 years now. I've also owned a brick and mortar business that took a lot of my personal time and energy. I know Kim has also been a business owner previously and worked in the corporate world her entire career. And so this is more like of a collaborative endeavor, if you will, as opposed to a competitive endeavor. I've seen no evidence in the 18 months that I've been an online business owner. It's been very collaborative and very interactive and very supportive.
Absolutely. It's been huge. So Jen, I think we should wrap it up for now.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to give everybody all our secrets in one night.
No.
So why don't we wrap it up for now? And then next week, why don't we touch base on, get a little more in depth maybe on some of the training that is available to us, like our social media training and kind of what that looks like. What do you think about that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sounds great.
All right. Well, I'm going to go. Jen is going to go to sleep, obviously.
I probably am. I've been up very early and I've worked some really long hours this week. I am super tired.
Right. So we'll sign off for now, Jen, and then we'll be here next week.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Have a good week. Bye.
Bye.